So today is my 26th birthday, and it also happened to be the day of the Cowtown Marathon here in Texas. I walked over to the finish line since we live close and was watching the runners come in, and I was feeling pretty motivated, so I decided to sign up for next year's marathon. I've never run more than 5 miles, but we're gonna change that. Next year, 365 days, we're gonna run a marathon. Now, I'm a dad and I have 2 kids. If you don't think you can run a marathon or you don't think you're able to train, I'd encourage you to follow me so we can do this together. I'll be posting all my updates on here so you can see what that's like. And hopefully in 365 days, I'll be well trained enough to run a marathon. Wish me luck. Okay, this is day 2 of training for a marathon. Today we're just gonna be running maybe like 2 miles. Don't wanna go too hard, you know. Trying to start off early, don't wanna injure myself, obviously. Should be good. All right, well, finished the first one. Went about 2.8 miles. Feeling good, but you know, the first one is probably the easiest. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow we'll hit the gym, and then yeah, the next day we'll do some running and go from there. All right, today's day 4 of marathon training. Today we're gonna go buy some shoes because I realized my shoes right now won't cut it and I don't wanna get injured. Look at all these options. There are a lot of shoes here. I just got sized and the guy is bringing out some more shoes for me to try. Turns out that my left foot is a whole size shorter than my right foot, so that'll be interesting. All right, I just tried on these guys. They still feel pretty good, pretty bouncy, but you know, not the same as these guys. Those guys are just really good. So right now, these are my favorites, the Oasis ones. I don't know much about shoes, guys. Help me out. Yeah, they're super spongy. I feel like I'm bouncing when I run, so that's kind of nice. Dude, the soles on these things are so thick. I can't believe it. I've never bought running shoes before. All right, this is day 5 of marathon training. Today I have to run 3 miles to stay on track. I'm 1 mile in. Guys, I'm gassed already. Thought this would be easy. This runner's high better kick in or else it's gonna be a long year. I realized why I'm feeling gassed. I forgot my AirPods. All I'm doing is listening to the sounds of the birds. That's all I got. We're in the final stretch. 0.2 to go. That was tough, but the new shoes really helped, I will say. See you guys tomorrow. This is day 6 of training for a marathon with no running experience. I honestly really haven't figured out this whole filming in the gym yet. If you do go to my gym and see me filming, don't be alarmed. I'm not filming you. Just trying to make some good content, you know? Okay, so today we have to do walking lunges, box step-ups, some sort of plank, and also work on our back muscles, and then finally train the inner thigh. Now we have to do my least favorite exercise of all time, the plank. Day 6 in the books. Tomorrow we got a 5-mile run. We'll see what happens. So like, at what point do I start taping my nipples during the run? I know guys do it. Do they have special nipple tape? And at what mileage do I do it at? See, we're asking the important questions early on. What up, bro? How you doing? All right, this is day 7, 1 week in. Got a 5-mile run. Been looking forward to this all week. Also, today's been dumping rain, so the park is totally clear. Got all the space in the world. Mile 1, we talking like scotch tape, duct tape, maybe some Gorilla tape, or do some people just have weak nipples? Like, how am I supposed to know? Mile 2, check out this bridge and the skyline. My wife helped me download Libby so I can listen to some audiobooks while I run, and it's been much more enjoyable. I'm actually gonna focus on the book rather than how much my legs hurt. Anything for that marathon. Mile 3, okay, it's starting to rain pretty hard. I gotta finish this thing. Mile 4, I can see the car, guys. I'm so close. Mile 5, we did it. I'm proud of myself. That's the longest I've ever run. Next week, we're doing 20 miles. I'm kidding. Today is day 8 of training for a marathon with 0 running experience. Today's a rest day, so I figured I'd show you guys my training schedule, which is entirely created with Google Gemini. And since I know the only thing that's gonna keep me accountable is posting on social media, there's a link to it in the description. So basically, I run every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm in the gym working out. If you scroll down to the table, you can see part of it is in green. That's the part I've already done. So this week I ran a total of 11 miles. Next week is the total of 12 miles, and it just keeps getting longer and longer until I'm running enough to run a marathon. And since Gemini is so great, it gave me a list of exercises to do in the gym to help me cross train. And that's it. Time to eat some ice cream. It's been like 2 hours since my workout and my legs still feel like jelly. Like, who invented the deadlift or the squat? Who invented legs? Why am I doing this? Today's day 9 of marathon training with no running experience. Going to the gym. I'll admit it was a bit harder to wake up today, but hopefully we have a good workout. Gotta train those hamstrings so they don't give out on me. Guys, why are hamstrings the worst? I feel like mine are sore after like 2 workouts. Thank goodness for foam rollers because my thighs would be dying right now. All right, that's day 9. See you guys tomorrow. Is it true that when you get new running gear, you feel like you're going faster? Because I just bought some new running shorts. I feel like I'm flying. So it turns out I wasn't going faster. It was all in my head, but it's still a good excuse to buy stuff, I think. Today's day 10 of training for a marathon with 0 running experience. We got to run 3 miles today. I guess this is what happens when you run in Fort Worth. There's just horse poop everywhere on the ground. Maybe that needs to be my excuse to buy more stuff. Yo, like, what is this? Have some respect, horses. Somehow I ended up getting lost, so I think I'm running more than 3 miles today. All right, that was a little over 3 miles. I guess not every day can be fun. That's probably too much to ask for. See you guys tomorrow. Day 11 of training for a marathon with 0 running experience. What are the chances I have a 6-pack after this? 365 days of training, like, I got a pretty good shot, right? Today we're doing something a little different, and I'll probably regret it. This is day 12 of training for a marathon with 0 running experience. This is Main Street. It's got a big hill on it. We're gonna do it. So yeah, I heard this hill sucks, so I wanna get exposed to it early so there are no surprises during race day. My legs are already regretting this. I'm probably gonna vomit. I don't know if I was smart or not to save it for the end, but we're about to find out. All right, we're almost to the hill. I mean, check out that view. There it is. The only problem is I can't find a sidewalk. All right, we ran into a small problem. So it turns out that there's no sidewalk on the bridge. So I have no way of getting to the bridge, which sucks because I told you guys I was gonna do the bridge. I'm sorry to have failed you. Okay, I'm not crazy. Like, there is a sidewalk. Look at that. There's the sidewalk right there. But I can't seem to get to it. Sorry, I just baited you guys. I think I gotta go from the top down. If any of you guys know how to train on this thing, let me know. Today we're running 6 miles with the jogging stroller. Mile 1. So far we've only gone downhill, so it hasn't been that bad yet. You can't swing your arms when you're pushing a jogging stroller, so you don't get that extra momentum. But at least you get to run with one of your kids, so that's fun. Mile 2. It's a rookie mistake passing by the park. Now all my kid wants to do is go out and play. All right, pit stop's over, back to business. If you see me out on the trail and you want to say hi, don't be shy. I would love to meet some of you guys. I'll be wearing my Peru shirt every Saturday. Are you kidding me? What is going on here? How am I gonna get past? All right, making it around. Found some good Samaritans to help me through. That was fun. Guys, so far this has been great. No complaints. In fact, the only complaints have been from my kids. I'm not giving him his applesauce quick enough. Should I join whatever this is? Okay, we're 3 miles in. Now we gotta turn around and do it again. And we're back at the tree. Time to get out and walk. All right, we'll see if it's still there next week. Mile 4, mile 5. We're almost there. Final hill. We did it. 6 miles in a jogging stroller. Honestly, best $35 I've ever spent. 10 out of 10. We got it off of Facebook Marketplace. As a future doctor, if I'm not willing to exercise, I feel like I shouldn't be telling other people that they need to exercise. I just think that's kind of hypocritical, you know? Now, I'm not saying that every single person needs to run a marathon, but I think it builds some street cred if I do. So if you want to see your future doctor run a marathon, follow me. Today's a rest day, so no running for me. Took a 2-hour nap. Is that normal when you're training for a marathon? I feel like I sleep more now. This next week, we run 4 miles on Tuesday and Thursday, and then 7 miles on Saturday. No injuries, so that's a positive. Okay, last thing that I'm super proud of. I've never been able to touch my toes really, but after 2 weeks of running and stretching, I finally can do it. Check this out. There we go. Easy. See you guys next week.
Today's day 16 and it is freezing out here. Thank goodness we are going to the gym, or I would be a popsicle. I think I'm gonna get flamed in the comments because it's not actually that cold, but living in Texas has changed me. Anyways, here's a training montage for the day.
So for those of you who actually run, what do you do when someone passes you on the sidewalk? Do you like say hi? Do you do like one of these? Or do you just like wonder who's faster? Do you say like good morning or good night if you're running in the night? Or do you just like not make eye contact? Today's day 17 and it's 34 degrees out here. I think I've almost tripped like 5 times. Running in the dark is not for the weak. Mile 1, mile 2, mile 3. Time for a little shopping. I'm kidding, the grind doesn't stop. And we're done, 4 miles. And the good news is I'm no longer cold. Now we're just stretching out. You know, call me crazy, but that wasn't that bad. Probably regret those words tomorrow when I'm sore, but you know, guess we'll see. All right, this is day 18 of marathon training. Today we're going to the gym to do some leg exercises. And then we'll do an exercise of the legs. And then we'll do some lower extremity exercises. And just to switch things up, we'll do another exercise of the leg. Guess every day is leg day when you're marathon training. Oh, that's it. See you guys tomorrow. This reflective vest really makes me light up during these runs and in the videos, so sorry if I'm blinding you. Just trying to blind the driver so they don't actually hit me. Day 19 today, we got 4 miles. Man, I'm really drawing blanks on what to talk about today. Let's talk about food because I haven't eaten breakfast yet today. Do you guys bring food on the runs? Usually on the long runs, I just smash a banana and call it good. But I've heard of things called gels. I don't think those actually matter until like I hit mile 10, right? Mile 2, do they make ice cream flavored gels? Because ice cream is the best food ever created. Actually, let's talk about water. One time I bought a bottle of water on me during the run, but my hands got so cold, I had to put it down. So yeah, no more water till we finish the run. Maybe I'll just go knock on someone's door and ask if they have water. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. I mean, this stuff looks drinkable, right? Mile 3, I really thought Texas was flatter than this. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not flat, or maybe I'm just weak. We're almost done. I can see the light from here. I'm excited to eat my ice cream. I mean breakfast. Mile 4, we're done. See you guys on Saturday for the biggie.
Put itself without you, so not million. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop.
You ever wonder where our dads get their dad strength? Probably because they were training for marathons in their 20s, just constantly pushing us around in jogging strollers, but we were too young to realize mile 1, or maybe dad strength just comes in the contract of becoming a dad. We're still figuring that out. Well, I gotta start now so my kids are impressed with me later on. If I can still beat my kid in whatever sport he plays at 15 years old, I think I've made it. Mile 2. Today's the first day where 7 miles feels like a really long way. Like, that's half of a half marathon, you know? America. Mile 4, over halfway. Is it just me, or does this house actually look like a gingerbread house? You know, if you thought kids were time consuming, let's talk about running. Because by the end of this, I just realized that I'm gonna be running like 20 miles a day. And that takes like 3.5 hours. I'm gonna have to leave at like 4 a.m. in the morning if I want to do it before my kid gets up. Whoever invented the marathon definitely did not have kids. Pit stop, gotta peel my kid a cutie. Kid just asked why we're slowing down. How embarrassing. Just wait, dude, when I'm 40, I'm still gonna beat you in a race. All right, we gotta check where we're going because I think I might be a little lost. Probably should plan my routes out better. But if I go the same route each week, I get bored. Mile 6, my feet hurt, my legs hurt. What's left to hurt? Mile 7, we're done. And I have a huge blister on my foot. That was exhausting and it's time for me to eat breakfast. See y'all tomorrow. Today's day 22 of training for a marathon with 0 experience. Today's a rest day, which means we don't actually do any running because we did a lot last week. And it's true, I do need to recover after yesterday's run. Had a big blister on my foot and I think my knees hurt more than they should have. Honestly, it was a pretty humbling run. By mile 6, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do it. I did finish, but an hour later, I realized I was pretty dehydrated. Got a pretty bad headache. Took a while for that to calm down. So yeah, I'm grateful to take it easy next week. We're only running about 8 miles in total. And that means the week after that, we'll come back stronger and ready to do some more miles. That's how it works. 3 weeks heavy and then 1 week light. And in case you guys forgot, there's a link in my profile to a Google Docs with all my training progress. And you know, I am starting to have a greater appreciation for the phrase, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Because it's true, I simply can't train for a marathon in 1 week. That's why I gave myself 365 days to do it. So yeah, there you go. There's the update for the week. Day 23 of training for a marathon. Back to the gym today. Do my feet hurt? A little bit. Are we still going? Yep.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Is it true that professional runners use Nerds gummy clusters as fuel while running? Because if that is true, that's the best thing I've ever heard. How many do you guys eat per day? It's got to be like at least 2 bags, because that is a great excuse to buy more. I remember when Nerds gummy clusters came out, probably one of the top 3 highlights of the pandemic. I liked Nerds before, but whoever had the idea to combine them with gummy bears, that man deserves a raise. Literally made college so much better. And we're done. Time to go to the store, the candy aisle specifically.
All right, I know it's probably pretty boring watching me doing the same exercises every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So instead, here's a video of me doing a plank until failure. Today's day 26 of training for a marathon with zero running experience. I gotta finish before 8 a.m. because I gotta go take a quiz at my school. Thankfully, we're actually only doing 2 miles today. I'm still not at the point where I look forward to running in the morning. Sleeping in is just so great, you know? I tell myself that I'll learn to enjoy it. Although every single time I come home from a run, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I did that, you know? Hopefully that's still true on day 300. Okay, 1 mile in, time to turn around. And we're done, 2 miles. Still have not tripped and fallen in the dark. You guys will know when that happens. Today's day 27 of training for a marathon. We are almost 4 weeks in. Feeling pretty good. No injuries yet. Today we're going to the gym. No video though because it's gonna be a quick one. But tomorrow we're running 4 miles. And the week after that we're running a whole bunch. I also may have gotten a little behind on my classes, so I needed to study and catch up. But as always, there's proof that I did it. See you guys tomorrow. I'm like actually freezing for the first 5 minutes of my run. Day 28, 4 weeks in, 4 miles. Here we go. Mile 1. We started a new audiobook today. It's called Carrie Soto is Back. It's a tennis book. Couldn't do a running book. Cuts too close, you know? I have read Unbroken, which is kind of a running book. Mile 2. Now I got a cramp in my side. Don't we love running? Just our feet constantly pounding against the pavement. What a beautiful thing. Almost just rolled my ankle too running on sand. How pleasant. Okay, I'm over it. Mile 3. 1 more to go. Mile 4. All done. And we held on to that 9-minute pace. Just barely. It was going hard at the end. And it's not even 7 a.m. yet. It's gonna be a good Saturday. See you guys tomorrow. Today's day 29 of training for a marathon with zero running experience. Just chilling, eating a bowl of rice. We are officially on to week 5 of training. 5 weeks out of 52. Not a bad start. Once again, no injuries. Still no 6-pack though. Nobody's told me when that's gonna happen. Still just a 1-pack. We'll get there. Anyways, this was a good recovery week. And next week we're running a total of like 16 miles, I think. So yeah, that should be good. That's all I got for you guys. See you tomorrow. Gotta get more rice. Today's day 30 of marathon training and we're going to the gym. Sorry, wrong playlist.
I'm safe, yeah, I'm safe right now. I'm safe, pull me up, won't back down. I'm safe,
What up, furry dude? Day 30 of marathon training. Let's go. All right, let's be honest. Who didn't think I was gonna make it to day 30? I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it to day 30. But hey, we're here, still going strong. Want to join me on my run? Oh, nice eyes. That raccoon probably didn't think I was gonna make it to day 30. Honestly, I don't know if the first 30 days is harder or the last 30 days. Actually, I think what's harder is running into the wind because I just turned around and I feel like I'm going backwards. Time to go find our raccoon friend again. Well, I took a wrong turn, couldn't find him. I also swallowed a bug. That's disgusting. Hopefully it was a bug with lots of protein because it's not worth it if not. We're done. 4 miles. I don't know what else to say. See you guys tomorrow.